Let's continue topic proportion. We are going to start again exercise 8b. Now let's discuss what is continued proportion. Let's discuss continued proportion. If A ratio B, A is to B is proportional to B ratio C. A ratio B is proportional to B ratio C. Then A, B, C are in proportion. Are said to be in continued proportion. Continued proportion. Now you can say C is third proportional to AB, C is third proportional to AB and fourth proportional to, we can say that C is third proportional, just third proportional to A, B and fourth proportional to, and this is fourth proportional to A, B, B. So we can say that when three terms are in proportion, at that time middle term repeats. Now look at the seventh question. If 36, 54, x are in continued proportion, that is given that 36, 54 and x are in continued proportion. Here it is given 36, 54 and x are in continued proportion. These are in continued proportion and we have done right now that it becomes, what it becomes then 36 ratio 54 is proportional to 54 ratio x. So this middle terms will repeat. This middle term will be second as well as third term. So rest of the sum is same. Product of extremes is equal to product of means. Product of extremes is equal to product of means. So let's do the calculation. 36 into x, 54 into 54. So x is equal to 54 into 54 by 36. Let's do the cutting. 9 4s are 36. 9 6 are 54. Then it is again divisible by 2. 2 3s are 6. 2 2s are 4. Then 2 1s are 2. 2. It is 27. So we get x is equal to 27 into 3. The value of x is 81. So we want to find out the value of x. Value of x is 81. Now look at the ninth question. Find the third proportional to 12 and 18. Find the third proportional to. So let the third proportional to 12 and 18 is x. Let it be x. Then this third proportional will be, we have done right now C is third proportional to AB. C is third proportional to AB and fourth proportional to A, B, B. We have done right now. So then it will be, then the fourth proportional to, then the fourth proportional, then the fourth proportional to 12, 18 is x. Now 12 ratio 18 is proportional to 18 ratio x. Again, the product of extremes is equal to product of means. So let's find out the value of x. 12 into x is equal to 18 into 18. These are extremes. 12 and 18 are extreme. 12 and x are extremes. 18 and 18 are means. So the value of x is 18 into 18 by 12. Let's do the cutting. Both are divisible by 6. 6 3s are 18. 6 2s are 12. 2 9s are 18. So the value of x is 9 into 3, that is 27. So hence the third proportional to 12 and 18 is 27. Now look at the 11th sum. Find the mean proportional between 3 and 27. We want to find out the mean proportional. Let the mean proportional between let the mean proportional between 3 and 27 is y. We supposed y. It means mean means middle term. So now these three terms are in proportion. Then these three terms, mean means middle term, 3, y and 27. Then 3 ratio y is proportional to y ratio 27. Now these four terms are in proportion. So product of means is equal to product of extremes. These product of means is equal to product of extremes. So here y into y, 27 into 3. Y into y, it is y square. Now sometimes students do mistake that they write y into y is equal to 2y. Y plus y is 2y. Y into y is y raised to power 2. So this is the difference. Y plus y is 2y. Y multiply y is y square. Now y square is equal to 81. So y square 81 can be written as 9 into 9. How can we write 81? 9 into 9 means 9 raised to power 2. So we know that bases are, when powers are equal by exponent law, the bases are also equal. So we can see that powers are same on both the sides. So their bases are also equal. So the value of y is 9. So the mean, hence the mean proportional, proportional between 3 and 27 is 9. I hope it is clear to you.